60% just this year, and is expected to grow even further as a long-term contracts worth of $80 billion been recently signed. EU member states are also teaming up with the US on nuclear technology, and we already take note of investment projects worth of nearly $130 billion. Additionally, EU investment into the US economy across all sectors has climbed to nearly 154 billion euros since January. So I believe that the joint statement gives us a strong basis to build on, and it's not a secret that our work on steel and derivatives is of special importance, and we seek both to reduce tariffs but also to confront global overcapacity together, and this is a priority for the EU, and our steel regulation speaks volumes about how seriously we take this issue, how seriously we are taking on global overcapacity. We also want to focus our minds on forward-looking agenda, as Lars just mentioned, including on critical minerals, where we share the goal of securing reliable supplies while strengthening our respective industrial bases. We have seen the first-hand what any overdependency can do to our industry and to our economy, so we must act strategically and swiftly. And I would expect my team to travel to the US in coming weeks to engage on all these issues. So, dear Secretary, dear Ambassador, dear Lars, first and foremost, thank you very much for this very important discussion. Thanks to our American friends for coming. Very shortly we will be meeting with important representatives of the European industry, and I'm sure that this meeting would be not only very interesting but very important for our future, not only political but also economic partnership. Thank you.
Thank you. Howard?
It was a tremendous honor to be here to meet with the 27 ministers from the entire European Union, to be together to build upon the foundation that we set this summer with the extraordinary EU-US transaction, right? We set a baseline foundation of a trade agreement that resets trade between us in a reciprocal and fair way, and now it's our job both to implement it and then to work on the next version of it to grow and to build those relationships going forward. So always focusing on what we've achieved and how to implement it, and then also what is the next move to make to grow it, to enhance it, and to build our relationship together. The United States has a $30 trillion economy. The European Union has a $20 trillion economy. If you work together and we build those standards together, that $50 trillion trading bloc is the most important in the world. Our relationship is the most important in the world. Donald Trump built that relationship together this summer, and on we go from there. So we are very excited about the prospects that working together will bring to the European Union, to the United States of America, and to the world. Ambassador?
Thank you. This is not the first time that the European Union and the United States have tried to have a new arrangement on trade. We've had TTIP negotiations, we had various high-level dialogues and committees, but what we are achieving right now is actual concrete progress. Even just looking at the joint statement from the summer, it's very specific non-tariff barriers, tariff matters, purchases, investment commitments, commitments on economic security, concrete commitments from both sides. And that's the difference between what's happening now and what's happened in the past. And as the Secretary put it, on the U.S. side, we're trying to rebalance trade. The United States has a long history in recent years of being the consumer of last resort for the world, and we want to have a very constructive, balanced, reciprocal trade relationship with the EU. We have so much in common. We have a common history. We have fought wars together. We should be aligned on economic matters as well. We're not going to solve every problem in this negotiation, but I think we'll solve a lot of them. And I think if we can do that, implementing the joint agreement is going to lead to bigger and better things for our relationship. Thank you.
Thank you. Please, one at a time. We start with AFP.
My question I would like to first direct my question in terms of steel to Sefcovic, and it will, of course, for you as well, Secretary. Steel has been mentioned by the EU side as being very important to lower the tariffs on. From the American side, if I'm not wrong, I believe the digital and the green rules, especially the digital rules, are of great importance. It seems the two of you in these comments are both on the same line, but earlier you gave an interview to Bloomberg where you mentioned the digital rules. So first I'd like to ask, is that what you'd like to see, that the EU rolls back on some of its digital and green rules, and in exchange the US can consider whether to find a way through the steel issue to lower the tariffs or the quotas, whatever that situation is? And in response to such a comment, I wanted to ask your reaction, Commissioner Sefcovic. Thank you.
Digital rules and digital balance are the most extraordinary opportunity for the European Union, right? The United States is seeing trillions upon trillions. 7 of our companies each investing $500 billion in the United States of America building data centers. That opportunity, if the European Union can find a way to have a balanced digital set of rules, I think the European Union can see $1 trillion of investment, and that would add 1.5 points to European GDP. So our suggestion is that the European Union and their trade ministers deeply consider trying to analyze their digital rules, try to come away with a balance, not put them away, but find the balanced approach that works with us. And if they can come up with that balanced approach, which I think they can, then we will, together with them, handle the steel and aluminum issues and bring that on together. So that is on the table. Everything is on the table, but I think those two things are the most important things going forward. Digital trade and finding that balance will produce so much investment in Europe, and right now Europe is missing that investment. If they get this right, then the scale of digital investment in Europe will be amazing, like we're seeing in the United States.
Yeah, if I would complement the answer of the Secretary, I think we discussed also in a greater detail a bit this morning, or with Ambassador Greer yesterday, and I think it was one of the most frequently mentioned topic around the lunch, how important